Hello guys, welcome to Backbencher Studies channel. In the last class, we have discussed the static error constants of different types of systems. In this class, we will be discussing about the steady state error when the input is a unit ramp input. So unit ramp input we already discussed, that is having a time function as r of t is equal to t, and if we apply Laplace transform to this unit ramp signal, we can have the Laplace transform as 1 over s square. So we can have the input signal Laplace transform as 1 over s square over here. So if we substitute this in the error signal which we have already derived in the previous session, that is E of s equal to R of s divided by 1 plus G of s into H of s. So if we substitute that in this steady state error formula, then we can have the s square, this s over here cancels with this s, so we can have the overall steady state error as limit s tends to 0 1 by s into 1 plus gs into hs. So if we multiply this thing, we can have limit s tends to 0 s plus s into gs into hs. So if we substitute 0 over here, this one will become 0 and this limit will be entering here. So that one will become the steady state error, that is 1 by limit s tending to 0 s into gs into hs. So if we keenly observe that this formula is nothing but the velocity error constant. So we can say when we gave the ramp input, the steady state error will become the 1 upon velocity error constant. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for listening this class. If you are new to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you, guys. Hello, guys. Welcome to Backbencher Studies channel. In the last class, we have discussed the steady state error with unit ramp signal, how that will be related to the static error constant. In this class, we will be discussing about the steady state error when we gave the parabolic input. So remember the parabolic input, the time function is half into t square. If we apply Laplace transform to that time function, we can have the Laplace transform of this input signal as 1 over s cube. So the Laplace transform of this input signal is 1 over s cube. If we substitute this 1 over s cube over here in the steady state error, we can have the steady state error ESS is equal to limit s tending to 0 1 by s square into this denominator that is being depicted over here. So this s square will get multiplied with this 2, thereby giving us limit s tending to 0 s square plus s square into gs into hs. So if we substitute s equal to 0 over here, this one will become 0, and if we take this limit inside this denominator, we can have what is called limit s tending to 0 s square into gs into hs. So if we keenly observe that this is the acceleration error constant. So if we substitute this as acceleration error constant, that is ka, we can have the steady state error when parabolic input is given, that is the 1 divided by acceleration error constant. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for listening to this amazing class. Thank you for your time. Hello, guys. Welcome to Backbencher Studies channel. In the last class, we have discussed how we can find out the static error constants and as well as the steady state error when we gave different inputs, and based on the type of the system we can have different static error constants also. To summarize what we have learned the from last 7 or 6 classes, this is the summary we can obtain. So if we have a step input as our input and we have a type 0 system, then the steady state error will become 1 by 1 plus kp. And we have, for type 0 system, we have kp equal to constant. So this steady state error, if we substitute over here, this steady state error will become the constant value. So if we gave input step input to this type 1 system, we can have this kp is equal to infinite for type 1 system. We already saw that. So based on that, if we substitute kp equal to infinite over here, we can have the steady state error as 0. And if we apply this to type 2, the corresponding kp will be infinite and the error will be 0. So if we apply ramp to this, then kv is 0. We know that for type 0 system kv is 0. So if this 0 is substituted over here in the steady state error, we can have the error as infinite. So if we have type 1 system, then kv is equal to constant, so we have the steady state error as constant. If we have a type 2 system, kv equal to infinite, so if we substitute infinite in the steady state error formula when ramp input is being given, then we can have the error as 0. So this is kind of the summary of how much we have learned till now from last 6 classes in this chapter. So that's all for today, guys. If you have learned something new today, please do like this video, and if you are new to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel.